Have you ever been a victim of love bombing or gaslighting? You might be asking yourself, why would they do it? You want to move on, but it is difficult to move on when you don't fully understand the situation and haven't gotten a closure. You probably will never get it from them. So I hope the information in this episode can give you some closure. When speaking of bullying, it is often the physical type of bullying that most times takes place in schoolyards that people will think of. But today we will focus on the more subtle, toxic behaviors that often go unnoticed but have profound effects on our lives. Where physical bullying can easily be addressed and a solution found, the more subtle kind of bullying can't easily be addressed. The motives behind the stinging words and actions or silence treatment are not always clear. Even if it is clear for you because of past events, it will not be clear to others. And it is even more difficult to know how to handle it, because it is often people that are close to you and that you love. You might experience indirect degrading words, that they deny facts, events, or your feelings, insisting that their version of reality is the only truth. This can involve outright lies or distortions of past events. They might insist that you remember things incorrectly, even when you are sure of your recollection. This can lead to you doubting your own memories and judgment. They often dismisses or belittles the feelings and concerns you have. Making you feel that your emotions are invalid or exaggerated. This is called gaslighting. And maybe worst of all, they may work to isolate you from friends, family, or support networks, making it easier to control and manipulate you without outside interference. They often project their own faults or actions onto you, accusing you of the very thing they are guilty of. You might feel they are controlling or belittles you behind your back, revealing your secrets and weaknesses to common friends, but sugarcoated as being a worried friend so they are free from blame. Love bombing comes right from the beginning and gaslighting gradually. Before all of the negative experiences, you probably got an enormous amount of positive attention from them. This is called love bombing. The love bomber showers you with excessive compliments and praise, making you feel exceptionally special and valued. You trust them so much that they soon know all your secrets. You see each other or communicate all the time, which creates a sense of constant connection and dependence. They often talk about all you should do together in the future. The thing is, the love bombing is followed by distance and silence. And they often don't follow up on promises. When you are dependent or addicted to them, the gaslighting begins. And with the gaslighting, an alternating cold and warm behavior, you start to set your boundaries, which leads to more gaslighting, more lies, and more manipulation. The interactions between bullies and their victims are complex. Bullies often plant the seeds of drama and provoke reactions. Yet it is usually the one who reacts that is looked down upon. This dynamic occurs because the initial manipulative behavior is subtle, while the victim's response is more visible. This is the point where you might start to lose relations if you don't learn to control your reactions. So why are they doing it? Are they aware of what they're doing? The mentality of bullies often stems from a mix of personality traits and psychological conditions, like Machiavellianism, where their manipulative nature often leads to toxic dynamics where they exploit and control others for their benefits. Narcissism that involves grandiosity, entitlement, and a lack of empathy, or sociopathy, where they frequently engage in behaviors that violates social norms and laws. They typically do not feel guilt or remorse for their actions, even when they cause harm. In general, their needs are always valued over other people's well-being. If they need anything and they can get it from you, they will, even if it hurts you. It might be admiration, the feeling of being in control, or simply entertainment. And emotions are often entertaining. So they might try pushing your buttons to get some kind of reactions. They know all your weaknesses they harvested during the love bombing phase. So they know exactly how to pull out your emotions. In short, they do it to satisfy their needs. They might be genetically dispositioned to those needs, or they might have evolved them in their upbringing. They might need validation or control because they did not get it at home as a child. Maybe their parents were strict or busy, or maybe their sibling was a bad winner that bullied them for losing. If they possess empathy, they have developed some sort of nature of denial, where they refuse to look at their own flaws and mistakes, so they can continue to get their needs satisfied without having to feel guilt. They simply can't stop themselves. Whether they are aware of it or not varies. Some are fully aware, and some are unaware of exactly how big an impact and harm they are causing, because they simply can't relate. Some simply don't have the self-awareness, and unless they are aware and want to change, they never will. It's a loser's game trying to change them. Please be aware that we all have trauma of some kind and toxic behaviors to some extent, and most of them comes from watching our parents or siblings' habits when we were children. Don't blame them too much. They have it from their parents too. But observe and learn and change it if it is for the better. The best way to win over the bully and regain your dignity and peace is walking away. And if you can't, learn to not care and not react to their bad behavior. Don't feed their ego. They are using you as entertainment and a supply for their ego. It is okay to disagree with them and challenge them, but always do it in a calm manner. Be calm and collected. People that are toxic are most likely unwilling to face their own demons, so they can't be reasoned with. If you are listening to this, you probably wish for a better world where people treat each other with respect. Self-awareness combined with empathy is the most valuable traits a person can have. When you, on top of that, master self-control, self-care that includes being able to let go and move on, and have a passion that burns in you and give you inner peace, you can become the happiest person on earth. I hope this was helpful and that you could get some peace of mind and understanding of the causes behind this behavior. Thank you for listening this far, and I would appreciate if you subscribe, like, and comment if you like this video. It helps me keep making this kind of content. If you want to heal from the love bombing and gaslighting, check out my meditation for overcoming bullying and gaining self-confidence again.